This is Beware the Pantomime Princess. Once upon a time there was a knight who married a princess. Unfortunately the knight forgot he was married. He suffered from post-great quest trauma syndrome. The princess, whose name was, just say her name was Lady. Originality not here. Had an evil doppelganger whose name was Pantomime Princess on Saturdays and Sundays, Mechanoid Malice on Mondays and Tuesdays, we won't even go into that. Wednesdays it was Silky Sheen at an exclusive barbarian barbecue men's club only. Thursdays it was, I wish it was Wednesday, but I'll have to go on. It was Mistress Stalker. It gets so sordid, you just don't want to know about it. But I'm going to tell you anyway. Moulding scrolls and purple lips, hipster alchemists, Mistress Stalker extorted and ripped them all off. Fridays she went to the hairdressers next door to urine collectors, whose catchphrase incidentally was, "Our piss on your sheets will make them whiter." It wasn't very good, but this was a fancy medieval time. Back to the evil doppelganger, sitting at the hairdresser's, getting herself ready to look like Princess Lady. Where was the knight amongst all this tripe? He was working as a rodeo clown at ye old Farmer Joe's big fat piggery. When the knight was not protecting dwarfs from roaming boars, he was being counselled by a wizard on a magic mushroom carpet. And by the end of each session with the wizard, they were heard to be singing, "Get your mechanical artifice running. Head ye down the King's Highway." No more lines can I say, you know the rest anyway. So one day after having tea and mushrooms, he remembered he was married. And he realised he was a knight, not a clown at a pig's rodeo. Although he did keep the nose and the homing raven from a special little friend. Now don't look at me that way, it was platonic. And knights don't do that sort of thing. The knight went marching off in search of his princess. Meanwhile, where was Princess Lady? Her evil doppelganger had placed her in a tower. Well, it was the King's Tower Market Plaza. Silky Sheen sold Princess Lady to day slavers and mad alchemists who forced Princess Lady to work as a mystery buyer of pigs' inners and farm implements. Well, Silky Sheen, now Pantomime Princess, well, it was the weekend, went off to farmers' fairs and street celebrations pretending to be the princess. But surprise, surprise, the king of the kingdom and father of the real princess had arrived, walking the streets to get rid of his sea legs. Nothing to do with gout, all right? He spied the Pantomime Princess, who he pronounced, "That dudette just looks like my lady." Then he caught his breath and noticed the knight wearing a red nose and tie, crying at the Pantomime Princess's feet, while covered in mystical fungi. The king called out the city watch and arrested the Pantomime Princess and her entourage on Monday nights on movie extras and SBS. No one said I had to stick to the script. I wrote the bloody thing. The Pantomime Princess stroke Mechanoid Malice stroke Silky Sheen stroke Mistress Stalker was drawn, quartered, with a lock, stock, and two smoking arrows. As to our two stumbling lovers, they were reunited by the king's shaking head decree. Eventually they lived happily, opening a pigsty rodeo at the Tower Market Plaza. I think it's enough of this silly old tale. As you leave, please, please, don't step on the entrails. That was bad, wasn't it? It was the worst thing I've read.